Alright guys, welcome back to Son of Scotland 90. I'm Noah Tague, I'm Noah Hunt, I'm just in it for the fun. It is the old firm revival here on Football Manager 2017 now. This is episode 3. Last time out we were way back in July, the beginning of July or the end of June. I'd advanced nearly a month, yes man, we're almost at the start of the season. We will be getting the start of the season underway in this video. Just the pre-season takes a shitload of time, man, so I didn't really want to show it all. But what we will do is we'll look back for both Celtic and Rangers. We'll see the results, we'll see the fixtures, we'll see all the important news, we'll see any new signings, and then we will crack on with the beginning of the season. So first with Celtic here, you can see we come up against FC Santa Coloma in the Champions League, Leg 1, qualifying Phase 2, and we beat them 14-0 in aggregate. Very good result there for us. And yeah, not a lot more to add there. 14-0 in aggregate, what more can you do? Like, pretty good stuff indeed. Then we played this team here, US Croatel Lustianos, in a friendly. We humped them 5-0. And then in the qualifying Phase 3, for the Champions League, we came over 7-1 aggregate win over this team, Trenchant. So there you go, we're now into the playoffs, and if we can win the playoffs, we will be in the Champions League group stage. I believe if we lose that, we drop into Europa League. So, I mean, we're guaranteed Europe, but obviously we want to push for the Champions League, and that is what we will do. We play Hearts in 2 days' time, and that will be the beginning of the game, be kicking off the Premier League season, and it is a televised match. So, there you can see our fixtures. Let's have a quick look here. All the other important news here, if I can find it. Let me quickly have a look. So you can go player stats here. Our top goal scorer so far this season, Moussa Dembele with 6 goals. Highest average rating is Efe Ambrose with an 8.68 rating. Now, a lot of Celtic fans do not like this guy. They want rid of him. They think he's shite. But at the moment, he's our highest average rated player. So we're going to have to keep him. And also with injuries to Boyata, Savchenko and Simovic, at the moment we've got 3 centre-backs out, so we can't think about getting rid of Efe Ambrose at the moment. Perhaps once they are back, and if his form drops off, then maybe in January we'll be looking to offload Efe Ambrose, but right now he's going to be staying. Most assists is joint between Scott Sinclair, Stuart Armstrong with 3 apiece. The best pass completion is Lee Griffiths with 93%. Most player of the match awards, Moussa Dembele with 2, and Kieran Tierney has picked up the most yellow cards. So the board are quite happy. They're pleased with how we're doing at the moment, and obviously they're very happy with that 14-0 obviously that win. So what else have we got to look at here? Let's see if I can. Still trying to get used to this, man, where all the shit is. So let me see if I can find the transfers. I can't fucking see them. Where the hell are they? Where are they, man? Where's the transfers? Come on. Transfers. Transfers. Where the fuck's these transfers, man? Come on. Transfer window. That's not it. We're in the Scottish League, Ladbrokes Premiership. So you can see there's been a big major deal from us, Celtic there. 1 in, 5 out, and there is the major signing we've made. James McLean, bringing him in from West Brom. West Brom didn't want him anymore. The transfer listed him, and I thought he'd be a good fit. He's Irish. He hates the Huns. I just thought, we'll bring in James McLean. Maybe he can, he'll be the next Neil Lennon, the next Scott Brown. So looking forward to, him featuring in an Old Firm match. We'll just have a quick look here though at the players that we've loaned out. So here we go, transfers. If I can get it up here. So there you go. James McLean in for 5 million. And we've loaned out Calvin Miller, Liam Henderson, Sean Bowers, Anthony Ralston and Regan Hendry. So that's about it for now, man. We can just show you basically the team that we've been using. Kind of going for an attacking 4-5-1 with 2 CDMs, then obviously a 3 pushed further in front of them, and with Dembele up front. Now, I kind of feel bad leaving Lee Griffiths out, but Dembele is, I think, been slightly better, so Lee Griffiths just on the bench at the moment, but you never know, perhaps we could play him in the CM position, maybe he'll do well there, but at the moment we're definitely doing well, so no point changing anything. And just before we go and check on Rangers, we have one more important piece of thing to do here, and it is the Champions Cup playoff draw. When we see it for this draw, we're about to find out who we're going to get. Exciting times, guys. This is the difference between us making the Champions League and not. So you can have a look at the teams here that we could possibly get. You get Legia Warsaw, FC Copenhagen, Red Star Belgrade, Ludogorets or Astra Guluki or whatever. I think we'd be favourite against all these teams, but I probably would rather get Ludogorets or Astra here. I mean, or even Red Star. We'd rather not go to Serbia, but fuck it. I mean, it's a nasty place. I don't think they're a strong team, but I just don't want to go to Serbia. Obviously, I think Liga, Warsaw and Copenhagen are the two better teams here, so we'll go and we'll do the draw here. We'll see what we get. Automatic draw. And it's Victoria Plzen, and they've got Red Star Belgrade, so there you go. Liga, we want to avoid Liga, and they've got Olympiacos. We've done well so far. Copenhagen, if we can avoid them, I'll be happy. Yeah, so it's either going to be the two weakest teams left. Ludogorets, so we got the weakest team in the entire, the lowest, the team with the lowest coefficient, Astra, so very good draw there for us, man. Hopefully we should be able to progress over 2 legs, and we'll be moving on into the Champions League with Celtic. So there you go, guys. Now we've got Celtic over and done with. Let's go and check how we've been doing with Rangers. Follow, we are the Rangers, boys. So here we go, man. Jim Stewart there. Focus on preparation. We've been using a couple of tactics. I'm going with the 4-4-1, but they've been trying to push me to use a secondary tactic, so I did add in the 3-5-2. So anyway, here we go. We've got Hamilton to kick off the start of the season with. We've got a press conference that we ain't going to get into right now. This is just about checking up how we've been doing. So here we go. We'll try and fucking find. It's very hard, man. Once I get used to this, man, I'll be alright. But it's just initially trying to. So here we go. Here's our home page here. Let's have a look at the fixtures. So obviously, like you remember from episode 2, we lost our first 2 friendlies, which was pretty poor. Then we won 2 friendlies here in a row, well 3 friendlies in a row, man, comfortably. We scored 4, 3 and 3 without conceding, so that was very good. And then we had the Betfred Cup, Group H, and we pretty much dominated our group, man. We won 2 games within the 90 minutes, and then we won 2 games on penalties, and that secured this top spot in the Betfred Cup, safe passage into the next round, and then you can see who we drew in the Betfred Cup second round. Massive tie against Celtic, so it's going to be the first Old Firm game of the season. Only sad thing is, one of us are going to be knocked out at an early stage, so the board's going to be pissed off. Either the Celtic board or the Rangers board's not going to be happy early on in the game, but it is what it is. And I'll have a quick look here at Rangers transfers, and I don't think we've done much. Nope, you can see we've loaned out Max Ashmore and Aidan Wilson, both to Clyde, so hopefully they get on alright there. Problem is, man, we don't have much money. I'd like to try and, bring in players here to Rangers, but it's just not happening at the moment. Tactics-wise, we're not going as attacking as Celtic, going a bit more defensive, going a 4-4-1-1 with Kranker there, just in behind Faghorn. We've got a midfield of Halliday, Rossiter, Heinemann and Windass now. I have been playing Mackay on the left and O'Halloran on the right, but because I'm playing them a wee bit further back, it's not the preferred position. It'd be rather playing more advanced, but I don't believe our team's good enough. So I'm trying to, not leave us open at the back, so try to give Wallace and Tavernier plenty of cover. And then obviously at the back we've got Wallace and Tavernier, and the centre backs are Hill and Sendros Fuller in net. We've got Kenny Miller there, who probably won't be around for long. We all like Kenny Miller. He's a big legend in Glasgow, but unfortunately he's getting old now, and I don't think he's quite up there, where he used to be, man. So I think that's, pretty much it now. So I believe we'll be getting on now to the first games of the season, and I'm really looking forward to this, guys. But first we'll quickly show you the stats here for Rangers. It's top goal scorer, Martin Faghorn with 3 goals, highest average rating, Andy Halliday 7.8, most assists, Nico Kranker 3 assists, best pass completion, O'Halloran 94%, most player of the match awards, and we've got a lot of people there joining one, and Jordan Rossiter has picked up the most yellow cards. Alright guys, so we're moments away from getting the first game of the Premier League season underway. We'll be playing our first match with Rangers on Saturday, and obviously with Celtic we'll be playing against Hearts tomorrow. So here's the team that we're going to go with. I think it's probably the best team there. I mean, John Chiral, maybe he should be starting, I'm not quite sure. But I think for this team, I think we're going to stick with this. So obviously Barry Mackay and O'Halloran would be slightly suited to playing a bit more forward, but I don't want to risk that. I mean, we can always just go with this, and if we need a goal later on, if we need to push, I can push them into advanced positions. So I don't know, man. If I want to put Terrell in, I basically need to take out Rossiter or Heinemann. Don't really want to do that, but Don't I not? No, I mean, John Terrell as well, he's only a lone player. Like, fuck, I'd rather focus on our own players here. So that's the team we're going to go with. If you don't like it, then let me know down below in the comments. And if it's not successful, we could maybe change it for the next time out. So there we go, submitted the team. Here we go, man. Alright, proceed. Huge day, man. Huge moment for us. I'm getting the fucking butterflies, man. The Glasgow Rangers, first time back in the top flight, man. Going on to take it on Hamilton Accies, man. It's a huge match here. Biggest match in Football Manager history, like, without a shadow of a doubt. Doesn't matter, all these YouTubers with like 10 million subscribers playing Football Manager. This is the biggest match in football.
Name me someone with 10 million subscribers playing Football Manager.
Me in about 10 years' time. So anyway, here we go. Gaming Jesus in the background there, adding this wee pieces of shite as always. So there you go, we're 4 to 6 favourites with Sports P, whoever the Sports Pesa, whoever the fuck that is, man. Some made up sports book. And there you go, Rangers key man John Terrell, he's no playing, what's that tell you? Hamilton key man Ali Crawford, did fans playmaker as a player can. I was actually going to try and sign Ali Crawford, and a lot of Rangers fans on Twitter gave me abuse, saying that we're already got players in that position. I was like, well, fuck, you know what I mean? I mean, this guy's valued at 1 million. Who we got? Fucking Andy Halliday, who's pish, valued at about £2. I mean, come on. Anyway, here we go. Rangers Hamilton, let's continue this. You can see Hamilton kind of go, very defensive like that. They've got wing backs and everything. I mean, might be hard to break down here. At home, I think the most important thing is just to start with a win. I mean, obviously I'd like a clean sheet, but 3 points is the main thing we're hoping for here. The team talk, it's going to be passionate. First game of the season. Yes, we are the favourites. Go out here and give the fans a performance to cheer for. I think that's the right thing to say. And West Flotherham seems to be happy with that. The rest didn't seem to give a shit, so they're not listening to me. Hopefully, though, they were listening to me as the match goes underway. Here we are, man. We're at Ibrox. Follow. We will follow Rangers. God save the Queen and all that shite. So come on, here we go, man. The fans are pumped. 50,000 zombies jumping up and down, man, looking for blood. And here we go. We're going to find blood. And it's Hamilton underway with Gillespie. And it's waiting for the next highlight here. So we're 3 minutes in, not a lot's happened so far. We'll look at the match stats, and jack shit's happened really. Hamilton dominating possession, but still early days here. We're at home though, it's a wee bit discouraging. Here we go, 15 minutes in, and possession 50-50. We've had 2 shots, Hamilton, yet to have 0. No highlights yet though, so far. The players' ratings are all roughly around the mid to upper 6 in the 60s. So Lee Wallace here with the throw-in. He can take them long to Barry Mackay into Faghorn shoots. What a goal, man! It's Martin Faghorn with the goal, and the keeper probably should have saved it, but he didn't, and Martin Faghorn bangs that one in, and I believe that moves us up to first place here in the league table, man. Great start for Rangers, 1-0 Faghorn. That is the start we were looking for. Latest scores, and it's the only score so far, so we are sitting top of the league. If the league ended right now, man, we would win our 55th league title. Great news there. 3 minutes to half time, and it looks like 1 minute added on. Anything going to happen here in this last minute? Nope. So there you go, man. We've held out at half time for the draw, but really it's a shite match so far, mate. Not a lot to we're going to go here, man. We'll be calm because we're winning, you know what I mean? So let's just be calm about it. Things are going well. They're not really going well, are they? Let's be assertive, maybe. You might be winning, but it could change. Yeah, so, well, there you go. So you'll see a lot of them seem to like that team talk there. So here we go, man. Into the second half. Any other scores in the Scottish Leagues? Nope, just us, really. So the rest of these games. Well, I forgot, actually, we're an early kickoff, aren't we? We're half 12, so of course there's not going to be any fucker scores, man. Come on, Jamie. What are you talking about? Anyway, Rossiter here. Rossiter finds Faghorn. Can Faghorn turn and shoot? He plays it out to Lee Wallace. Lee Wallace, if he'd have scored from there, man, it would have been like a William Wallace, man. He'd have been a hero, but not quite there. So anyway, 52 minutes into the match. Do we think about making a substitution now? Nico Kranker there seems to be a wee bit, not injured, just a wee bit gassed. Down at 74% here. So does Senderos. Could maybe look to take Senderos off here. Barry Mackay playing at a 7.3 at the moment, and Faghorn at 8.3, so they've been our 2 better players. Lee Wallace at 7.0. 20 minutes to go, and I think we're now going to make a substitution, guys. Let's just try and shore up this. We'll bring on some fresh legs here. Senderos, we'll take him off, and we'll bring on Rob Kieran there. I know a lot of Rangers fans don't like this guy. I don't know if it's because he's Irish or if it's because he's shite, or maybe it's a combination of both. But you know what, we need to bring him on here. Maybe we'll look to try and sign a better centre back. I don't know, but until now he's going to be playing a decent, he'll be featuring in our squad here. So we've got Nico Cranker, who we could take off. Who are we going to bring on here? Jason Holt, John Terrell. I think we'll bring on Jason Holt, man. So there you go, man. We'll bring on Jason Holt and Rob Kiernan. Hopefully this will tie up the match a wee bit. Let's have a look at the match stats. So we've got 9 shots to 9 there. So 9 shots each, you know what I mean? So very even, really. 15 minutes to go, and it's going to be a free kick, dangerous area. Mackay whips it in. It's Kieran, almost got the head on it there. Kieran almost made the Rangers fans eat their mouths, or eat their words even, fuck, I don't know. Rossiter picks up the ball in midfield, plays it out to William Wallace. Can William Wallace stick this knife, this sword, straight into the heart of the Hamilton goals? No, man, he looks for Holt, Jason Holt, the sub, finds Hindman, Faghorn dispossessed, and it goes straight to the Hamilton defender. Hamilton now looking to break out of this. Oh my god, it's a good ball straight through to Bingham. And it's Bingham with a goal, man. Hamilton Academical have equalised with 14 minutes to go. That's very disappointing. And we've dropped down to second place in the league. That's also disappointing, and that's bad stuff there, man. I'm going to have to make a substitution here with 10 minutes to go. I mean, I'm not happy with this. I thought we were just going to be able to, secure the win, but obviously that's not happened. Are we going to bring Kenny Miller on for Faghorn? I mean, a lot of people, I don't know, will he get the goal? Fuck it, we've got to give him a chance. Or do we bring on Joe Garner? Nah, we're going to bring on Kenny. King Kenny, I've got faith in the guy, so.
Kenny!
Okay, here we go. Let's give him a wee team talk here. We'll give him a passionate. Show me what you've got today. I want to see a good display. And obviously, I think we need to, the tactics wise, I think we need to do something as well. So here we go. Standard attacking, man. We really need to get our players attacking and go for it. So hopefully we can get something in the last 5 minutes, 3 minutes to go, man. No highlights. This is not what we were looking for. 30 seconds to go. It's Clint Hill, plays it out wide to Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay comes inside, he finds Hindman with 20 seconds to go. Hindman plays it out to the right to O'Halloran. O'Halloran now comes inside. O'Halloran beats one man. Can he beat a second? Oh, he plays it in, and it's straight into the hands of Matthews. And with 10 seconds to go, that's probably going to be the end of this game here. Disappointing stuff, man. We were winning for the majority of it, but Hamilton with that equaliser looks like they're going to steal a point here. Ibrox, he punts it up, Bingham, and the referee blows the full-time whistle. So there you go, Rangers 1, Hamilton 1 at Ibrox, and goalkeeping coach is saying to tell the team we're unlucky. I don't know if I'm going to tell him that, man. What will we tell him? I'm going to say calm, that's simply put. Or will I say we're unlucky? Fuck. Nah, I'm going to tell him it wasn't good enough. We expect better than that. That simply put was not good enough. We should have won that match. And yeah, I see a lot of players actually react it positively to that, so they obviously know that they weren't good enough, and it's disappointing. So you can see Hamilton at the moment top of the league based on alphabetical order, and we're currently in second there, so there you go. Craig Thompson apparently had a good game, 7.4 referee rating for the referee, so there you go. Rangers will be unhappy they couldn't hold on to the narrow win. Yes, we are unhappy, we're very unhappy, and hopefully we can get a better result with Celtic here. So, well, probably the Rangers fans won't be hoping that. I mean, you get the Rangers fans in the comments, if there is any. I'll be probably hoping that Celtic don't win. I mean, I want both my teams to do well, so I'm hoping, I don't know, fuck it. We're just going to go and try our best, man, see what happens. Faghorn on form for Rangers. And, yeah, Faghorn. I could praise him, but he didn't play that well. Post-match press conference. Do we really want to do anything? Nah, I don't think we'll just, fuck it, we're not going to go, man. I'm not going to go to the press conference. We're pissed off. We're depressed. We're just going to sit at home and never leave the house for about 10 years. So here we go now. Got more questions, man. Fuck off, mate. What's this? It's our favourites, right? I already said that. I think Aberdeen will qualify for the Europa League. I've said that. What more do you want me to say, man? So anyway, here we go now. It's going to be Celtic taking on Hearts, and Ian Caffrey suggested that your team are amongst so here we go, man. Anyway, had to answer some questions about Ian Caffrey there with some of his shit, so we'll just take care of him, and that is us now ready for the first game here on Sunday. And we're going to loan out Ross Dohan before we get into the match. There you go, Ross Dohan has been loaned out. Let's see how the other results went in the league. Rangers denied that late goal. Very disappointing there, man. We definitely should have done better, man. But I mean, 1-1, it's not disastrous, but it would have been nice to collect 3 points at home, you know. Forget how long this game takes to fucking load, man. What we'll just pause it, man, and wait in it, because this is taking forever. Fuck it. Alright, guys, so now we're ready to take on Hearts here at Tynecastle. First, we'll just have to pick the team, and don't know. Look at that, man. We've got a shitload of injuries, as you can see. You've got James McLean, though, who is not injured, and I'll be bringing him into the team. Surely he can come in over. Who does he want? It's a Bowie guy. Aye, well, Bowie's been alright, like, but not quite. Now, should McLean be starting it? I'm not quite sure. We've got Tom Rogic there, still injured. There you can see the starting 11 we've got at the moment is Gordon, Gamboa, Toure, Ambrose, Tierney, Bitton, Brown, Armstrong, Sinclair, Roberts, and Dembele. Do we want to change that? Really? I don't know. No, let's have a wee quick look. Or perhaps, I don't know, we'll maybe put in Lustig, I don't know. Isaguri maybe wants to come in. What's James Tierney rating like? We could put in Isaguri. Maybe Isaguri deserves to come in over Tierney. I don't quite know. I'm not quite sure. James McLean, he can't really start, man. His fucking match fitness is way down, man. Sharpness is just not there. So this will probably be the team that we're going with. And hopefully, you know, we'll maybe bring on James McLean. He can make us, if we're winning comfortably, he can make his appearance. So here we go. I'm going to give him shirt number 7, I think. There you go. So submit that and we'll get stuck into the match here at Tynecastle at Hearts. So you can see Aberdeen with a huge 4-0 victory away from home to St Johnstone earlier on. So Aberdeen just cementing that they will be, you know, a threat this season. And perhaps it's not going to be an easy league title for Celtic. I mean, you know what, we're thinking that Celtic's going to win it easy and it's going to be Rangers competing with Aberdeen and Hearts for second. Maybe not. Maybe Aberdeen have got first place in mind. That could very well be the case. We do not know. Only time will tell. But we could really do picking up a decent result here, man. I think a draw would be a good result, man. Wouldn't be disastrous. We just don't want to lose first game of the season. Hearts aren't a bad side. I think it will be close, but my money should be on a win for Celtic. So yeah, you'd expect that. Callum Patterson, Hearts key man. Scott Sinclair is our key man. So let's go. See, they're going pretty defensive, man. Just a straight midfield line of 5, man. So obviously they know that the fear us, man, and so they're going to try and stop us with that. So I know. So we're just going to try and control the match here. Let's give a passionate. No, first game. Let's give the fans. Come on, right, come on, lads. Show me what you can do. I don't want to put pressure on them to win because I don't quite think that. I don't fucking know, man. I don't quite think that we're, you know. Anyway, one more thing I need to actually check here. Where is it? No, that's not it, man. Here we go. Anyway, they're getting ready to kick off. Let's get the actual league table up as well, man. So here we go. League table. Aye. League table, and we'll put it there. So as things currently stand, Aberdeen top of the league. We've just kicked off 2-8 to Ambrose. And it's first corner kick of the game. Less than a minute in, it comes whipped in. It falls back to Tierney, and Tierney cross it back in again. He does to Dembele. Good save. Roberts crosses it in. It's Sinclair. And already, man, less than a minute gone. And Celtic have got a goal at Tynecastle. Scott Sinclair, third goal of the season. And it really was easy. Poor defender from Hearts, man. But fucking hell, man. What a start there. And that moves us up to 4th in the league table. Plenty of time left, though. Surely that's not going to be the only goal of today. Now it's Tierney. Plays it down to Dembele. Dembele chests it down, though, but it's the Hearts defender there making sure he doesn't come away with it. Dusham now can't block. That's Armstrong through and goal. Armstrong slots it past the keeper and it's 2-0. Stuart Armstrong there. Good goal in the 12 minutes. Second goal of the season. And this is really a lot easier than I was expecting. I thought Hearts were going to put up a good display today, but it doesn't look like that so far, man. So there you go. 2-0, 13 minutes gone here at Tynecastle. The Hearts fans will not be happy with this. I'm beating my own team here, man. This is fucking bullshit. Anyway, Bourne Johnson has a gashed head, and that's an injury, and he's bleeding. He's busted open, man. And he's going to have to make it taken off here, so it looks like Hearts are going to have to make a substitution, perhaps. Let's have a quick look at the match stats there. 3 shots by Hearts, 4 by Celtic, but the most important stat is the 2-0 lead that we currently have as we approach the half-an-hour mark here, and it's Moussa Dembele just been caught offside, so all in all, man, it's been a good start for us so far. We're currently sitting in 3rd, just behind Aberdeen and Dundee on goal difference. I know it's very early days building at the league table, but fuck it, man, it's nice to see your team up there, isn't it? yellow card there, Nair Bitten picking up that yellow, and perhaps we'll be looking to sub him off in the second half. No point risking a red card at this stage, especially when we seem to have the game won quite comfortably. What's this? Gordon has picked up an injury. He's got a stubbed finger. So it looks like Craig Gordon here is going to be coming off at half time. Strange sub, man. Normally you don't sub a goalkeeper, but Craig Gordon at half time is going to be coming off. So let's just give the team talk at half time. I'm very pleased with that performance, lads. Keep it going. And we'll start the second half with Craig Gordon coming off and De Vries coming on to replace him. So there we go. Hearts getting the match underway here. They're doing this just like my Hearts career mode in FIFA 17, fucking shite. Anyway, Nair Bitten dispossesses them and Hearts lose their attack already. It's Roberts to Armstrong to Brown, Scott Brown to Roberts. It's Patrick Roberts. He's cutting inside. That's too easy, man. That is 3-0 and Hearts are just being dismantled here. Patrick Roberts, 48th minute. That's his third goal of the season. Celtic now move up to second place in the league, just a goal behind Aberdeen, and Hearts fans are already walking out, man. Look at the empty seats. It's unbelievable, man. 3-0. What a great start here. And, you know, maybe people thought Rangers had closed the gap, but they definitely haven't. I think and Celtic are showing that already here. Nicholson, can he get back in the game for Hearts? Nicholson. Oh my god, a thunderbolt there for Nicholson. That is a great shot, man, right into the top hand corner. I mean, maybe Craig Gordon would have saved it, but the new keeper that we've just brought on, Pish, he ain't saving it. And De Vries is disappointed to concede, and that's clean sheet out the window now for Celtic. 3-1 though, man, 35 minutes ago. We should hold on. Armstrong to Bitten to Brown. Brown just played. Oh, he's been dispossessed. It's Kitchen up to this man. Hearts now, they're on the attack here. He's got men to either side of him. He plays through Sammy Nicholson. Sammy Nicholson, can he make it 3-2? Crosses it in. Oh, Christ, man, almost. Oh, it falls back to him. He plays it into Kitchen. Holy fuck, man, it's 3-2. Can you believe that? Perry Kitchen.
What a game at Tynecastle.
What a goal there. Perry Kitchen getting his 4th goal of the season, and what the fuck, and I think we're just going to change tactics here. We're going to go counter, keep men behind the ball, and maybe make it. Oh, Hearts here. Free kick, Nicholson whips it in, it falls to Isma. Can they make it free each? Surely not. Nicholson, back post to Don Cowie, it's fucking free each. I don't believe that. Hearts have equalised, they've scored about 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes, and we were just about to go on the counter, but fuck that now, we're going to go on to attack. That is unbelievable, man. And maybe this new goalkeeper's just not cutting it, man. We take Craig Gordon off, and before you know it, they've scored 3 goals in less than 15 minutes. Just really, Ian Caffrey, the Hearts manager, before the game did say this, De Vries was the weakest link in our team, and what a coincidence that Craig Gordon gets injured and we have to bring him on. I mean, that's just fucking, that's crazy, isn't it, when you think about it? So, let's see, man, let's make a couple of subs. Let's, Nair Bitten, will we take him off? Aye, we'll take him off. For who will we bring on? Oh, we'll bring on Callum McGregor. James McLean, doesn't look like he's going to be making his start today. And we'll bring on Lee Griffiths for Stuart Armstrong. So we're going a bit attacking here. We're making our 2 subs with half an hour to go. Hopefully there's no more injuries or we will be fucked. So anyway, a 3-3 game here at Tynecastle. Amazing scenes, man. We've been I think we've had more shots and shit, but ever since we took off Craig Gordon, it's just been the Hearts, all Hearts, man. Every shot they've had has been in. Oh, headed wide. Oh, and Ambrose, Effie Ambrose. That is why Celtic fans hate this black bastard, man. That is a shocking miss. I mean, he's missed for about 2 yards out, and he's like almost hit the corner flag for about 2 yards out in the box. I mean, that's pathetic. He's in the 6-yard box and he's almost hit the corner flag. I mean, that's just, you know what I mean, man. That's no right. That is no right, man. It's Tierney to Dembele. This one is, oh, Dembele, what a goal, man. That is why he's not from the hood. This man is like a real black man. He's like Obama, you know what I mean? He's like privileged black man. Effie Ambrose is like from the hood, from the gangster, the suburbs kind of black man. And that is the difference between those two. And there you go, 4-0 now. 4-3 even. All we need to do now is hang on, 25 minutes to go, man. Just kidding on, not racist there, but anyway. Here we go, 20 minutes. Can we hold on here? Well, I don't think we're going to go attacking now. I think we'll just settle for the counter-attack and we should just be able to hold this out now. Hearts there, what a fight back, man. 3 goals in less than 15 minutes, but looks like it's all going to be in vain here because it looks like we're going to hold on and get the win. Scott Brown, 2 assists today. He's had quite a good game. Scott Sinclair and Dembele with a goal apiece. 5 minutes to go. Hearts there just trying to push forward, trying to get something going. Only a minute added on time. That's not what the home fans wanted. Patterson, long throw into the box. Hearts' last chance, perhaps it falls back to Callum Paterson. He crosses it back post. It's still, oh my god, no! It's John Souttar, man, the signing for... Oh, he's offside! John Souttar's offside. That's so unlucky, man. John Souttar has scored in the 91st minute, but he's been caught offside. He thought he'd rescued a point there in the last minute of the match, but he's not, and looks like Celtic are going to hold out here for the 4-3 win. How lucky was that? Poor John Sutton, man. He was running about like a dafty celebrating and he didn't even get the goal. And there you go, full time, man. It is Hearts 3, Celtic 4. What a win. What a game at Tynecastle. I'm proud of the boys, man. Boys, you can spell it B-O-Y-S or B-H-O-Y-S. It doesn't really matter, does it? It's all the same shite to me, but anyway. Let's just give these guys a good performance. Yeah, I don't know what happened in the second half, but it wasn't acceptable. And it was after. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so definitely the second half was worrying, but we managed to get a fourth goal and hold on. So I'm happy to get the win, but not happy, man. You should, after we're 3-0 up, you should not be 3 each after 15 minutes of the second half. So a nice win there for Celtic. Disappointing draw for Rangers. And you see some more season tickets. And as for the next match, it's going to be the Old Firm Derby in the Betfred Cup. What a game that's going to be. So, stay tuned for that one. That'll be in episode 4. And then just see the league table before we go off. And it's not taken into account the Celtic Hearts match yet, but there you go. So Aberdeen top, 4 goals, 4, none against. So good for them, but, we'll be catching them, man. So next game, I don't know who we're against in the league. Let's have a quick look if we can get the fixtures up for this league. Fixtures. Aye, so here we go. Next, Aberdeen play Hearts next time out at Pittodrie. Should be a hard game for them. And who do we play? Our next game is away to St Johnstone. So there you go, man. Tune in to the next episode 4, and you'll see those games there. And if you've got anybody want me to sign, let me know down below, comment. We've already brought in James McLean to Celtic. Who can we bring into the Rangers, or is there any more people that think you can bring in Celtic? We don't have much money, so obviously keep your transfer wishes realistic. Don't be asking me a sign method, because I don't think he's going to come for like a bottle of Iron Brew and a battered fries Mars bar. I says he fuck, you know what I mean? So there you go, man. That's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. It's over half an hour, so if you've watched this, you must have no life. But anyway,
is it actually?
Till next time, peace.
No, I'm outside here.